Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. I do upload on Mondays and Thursdays, so when you subscribe, please click subscribe. Anytime while watching this video, you will be alerted when I have uploaded new content for your view, and of course, my pleasure, and it is my pleasure. I am delighted to have you here. Welcome to anyone new subscriber here. I hope that you enjoy the content, and glad to have you on board. Wanted to first, my pink hair. I put some pink in my braids in honor of Cancer Awareness, the month of October. I know we often say breast cancer awareness, but it is all cancers, actually, the month of October. And want to give a shout out and say thank you to every man that I've seen wearing a pink tie or pink shirt. Y'all look so handsome. I know what it's for. Thank you. So just in honor of the cancer research. So that's what this is for, my pink hair. There you go. So having said that, I am now doing part 2 for the wokeness. Last week I uploaded, just a couple days ago, actually, I uploaded what wokeness is to me, and it was kind of spurred on by my kind of wanting to put a strap on the overuse of the word wokeness, and that many times people are using it out of its true context. Now, having said that, I did clearly state in my upload, I'm just reminding us that these are my views of wokeness, because I value the work that would qualify anyone to be woke to begin with. I value that there's some work that goes into that. There is some adjusting, some growing, some knowledge, some depth, some consciousness, some awareness that goes into that doesn't give you the opportunity to just use it so footloose, I'd say. Okay, so just respecting the journey is what I'm asking. And right before getting into that, I will also say that I did videos about a year ago, I believe, on awareness and awakeness. Not so much woke, but awareness and awakeness, because to me, all of those are a little different. And I will drop those in the description box, as well as part 1 that I uploaded a couple days ago for anyone who didn't see it, and get yourself caught up. But today, I wanted to use a few movies that I have found to be lighthearted examples of what brings a person to wokeness. And because I'm also finding that, and from the feedback that I have gotten, and this is some general conversations that I've had these past few days, understanding that many times too, a person's description or definition of the word wokeness often lines up with their upbringing, life experiences, or something that they learned along life's walk. So and that's all, and that's all in conjunction with awakeness. But particularly when it comes to the spiritual realm of that, the racial realm of that, and the socio-economic realm of that. If a person doesn't have your same upbringing and understanding, by default, does that make them not woke because you are? See, because oftentimes I'll put it this way. I have learned over the past few years that I just can't assume everyone's praising the same God, or that someone even has been acquainted. Sometimes it is our role to introduce them to it, or to a greater being, or to an understanding socioeconomically, or to race relations, because oftentimes people don't understand where you're coming from when you're protesting for something they never had to. So this is what I mean by expanding our tolerance for the delicate dichotomy of differences, is what I'm saying. In other words, everybody's not like you. Everybody's not like me. I'm very impressed with what I've been learning over the past few years regarding my own origin. And you go, well, you didn't know about your own origin? Certain things I didn't, because not everyone knows everything. And then I find that some people didn't know what I know. This is why it's so important to embrace our differences. Learn from one another. Make aware to others what we know naturally, because of our experiences that are different from theirs, is what I'm saying. We can't just assume that the person that's Buddhist is a lost soul because we're a Christian. See, and I used to have that train of thought. Maybe you need to, you, me, we need to embrace the understanding that maybe that's why you met the person. And all of this, okay? So I guess before I get into linking these with these movies, I'm saying that we can't assume that our life journey is in line with any and everyone else's. And because they have a difference, makes them wrong, is what I'm saying. Okay. Doesn't make them wrong. This is what they know. You can enlighten them. You can help make them aware. And when you become aware, as I said in the previous video, A-W-A-R-E, you can become awake, A-W-A-K-E, because you didn't know that before. Okay, so you know that before. And particularly on those three areas that I said that are so delicate: religion, wealth-based, and activism, because this is why you often see minorities being involved with activism at a greater rate, higher than whites, particularly. Doesn't mean that whites aren't, because they're darn sure out there. So that's all I'm saying. Having said that, when I use examples of things or individuals, I try to use something that we all know, because you never know who's watching this. You don't know my background. I don't know yours. So I picked 3 movies. Now, I didn't even realize that if you search the word woke movies, there are movies that are considered woke movies. Even the Legos movie is considered a woke movie, and I would agree. It's a cartoon. But I would agree, because the emphasis talks about the struggle and the management of working together as a team to achieve something, with people coming from different aspirations to do that. And how it's about team building, it's about working together, it's about differences, all of that. So go check that out. But the 3 movies that really stand out for me, that, well, actually 4, but 3 that are very lighthearted, where you clearly see the person getting woke up in the movie. And to me, as I mentioned in the first video, to get woke, something had bothered you that you want to see changed. Or if it can't be changed, you have to get to a place of accepting it. This is what waking you up can do. So having said that, the movie Bruce Almighty. Now, I love that movie. I can watch it many times. He's so aggravated with his career. He feels that he's been overlooked, doing all the work, but getting none of the glory. And he wants to connive a plan to get this anchor position. And he runs into an encounter with God. Now, he's very displeased with God. So God says, you take over, as you know. So, long story short, at the end, he ends up getting a wake-up call that what he really wants is the love of his life, played by Jennifer Aniston, and he has a car accident, and there she is back because they had broken up. So this woke him up to, you may not have the career that you wanted, but you had everything else that would land you happiness. So that's that one. Another movie that was very clear to me as a wake up is the movie Castaway. And I could watch that a million times with Tom Hanks. And there he was having a wonderful life. He didn't have a complaint like Bruce did. Bruce was complaining the whole time. He was just displeased and was very verbal about it. But in the movie Castaway, Tom Hanks' character was not displeased. He was very happy. He had a great career. He had the love of his life who he had planned on proposing to. He was a FedEx executive, and he took a plane ride, and the plane goes down, and he's on an island by himself in a ball called Wilson for most of the movie. Excellent movie where I wouldn't think that you can watch a movie so long with few words. All you can hear is a lot of sounds, but you were connecting what he was going through, And his drive to get back to his then girlfriend, who would have been his fiance, kept his hope alive. And he goes back, as these are old movies, so I'm not giving it away. He ends up, taking a risk and launching out there, and he gets found by a harbor ship. And when he gets back to land, everything that he knew had changed. Of course, 5 years, everything had changed. And even the love of his life was married to someone else. Now, all of this deep experience that he had gone through and where he is now, he has a choice to make. Even at the end of the movie, it shows him standing there, deciding which way to go. That's awareness. That's awokeness. This is, you're given something different, perhaps you didn't like, and now you can change it or stay stuck the way you are. That's what that is. And he has to make a choice. Now, both of those movies leave us with our own decision to make as to what they did next. Then there's the third movie, which is Legally Blonde, with Reese Witherspoon. She goes crazy behind this guy, and she's wanting to follow him to college, and she takes the LSAT exam to get into Harvard, and she gets in, and only to find out that he reunited with an ex-girlfriend and is now her fiance. It's not until most of the movie is it's halfway over that she realizes she's at a party standing there, and he tells her she's not smart enough. And she says, wait, hold up. We took the same LSATs. We're in the same college. We're in the same classes. What do you mean? And she says to him, I'm never going to be good enough for you, am I? And right there in the movie, you can see that it clicks for her. And she goes, okay, Warner, his name is Warner, bye. And she really, right then and there, decides that she's going to be just fine without him. And boy, is she, because in the movie, he doesn't get either of them after all. So guys, be careful when you're trying to choose two good women. If you choose wrong, you won't get either of them. So that's that. The point that I'm making by bringing those three movies is though they were lighthearted. They're actually comedies. There's something to think about. But in each one of them, there was an opportunity if you made something of it that woke you up to an understanding of how different things are now, and what do you plan on doing with it? That to me is a wake-up call. That to me is being woke. That to me is, you could, in the movie Legally Blonde, she went on to go to Congress and all because Warner dumped her. In the movie Castaway, FedEx gave a press conference and they said, whatever you want, I can imagine him doing book tours and going on, and he had to go on with life without the love of his life. that she was the impetus that got him off of that island, and now he still can't have her. You see? Then the last one that really connected for me, which is not lighthearted. It is based on a true biography of Solomon Northrup, a free slave from 1853, somewhere 1853, I believe. The movie 12 Years a Slave. Now, he was a free man, and he got entrapped and once again became slaved. And after, this is based on a true story, after this reuniting to slavery, it helped him to remember what slavery felt like before. And he spent his life, the rest of his life, pivoting, fighting, writing books, touring, buddying up with the legends of change at that time to make some progress against slavery. That's a wake up. That's wokeness. You're doing something about something. It is not just you grew up understanding this spiritually and you're not doing something with it. You're just understanding it spiritually. That makes you aware. It's not that you grew up with wealth and you understand the stock market and how to use money and how to spend money, and it's only serving you. That makes you knowledgeable. That makes you intellectual. Knowledgeable, knowing what to do, intellectually doing what you should do. But it doesn't serve others. So to me, wokeness serves others. You're making a change and you're using it in some format to educate people. It could be on a small scale, a large scale, it could be whatever, but the wokeness no longer belongs to you, is what I'm saying. It belongs to a broader universe who gave it to you in the first place, is what I'm saying. So I guess I don't like the dance with the word, the cancel culture, the frictioning, the aggressiveness, if you don't agree with me, we're going to do all of that. That can't be wokeness. That can't be wokeness. Because wokeness is not cantankerous. Wokeness has a flow. Wokeness unites. Wokeness brings together. Wokeness carries a belief system. Wokeness embraces. Wokeness invites in. Wokeness braids together. Wokeness eliminates struggle. Wokeness brings improvement. Wokeness makes others aware. Wokeness makes you know you're on the right path with your passion and your purpose. Wokeness does that. Now, the person who's truly woke rarely has to say it as all of these so-called woke people are. They're so woke and they're, out there aggressively. We're the wokes. No. You just naturally move in your purpose. People know you woke. They know you woke by your walk. They know you woke by your talk. They know you woke by your action. They know you woke by the fact that you don't do the lowdown. They know you woke by your values. They know you woke by your grace. Now, this doesn't make you perfect. And they know you woke because you know that. Okay? That's what it is. So I hope this makes good sense to everyone. And I'm feeling good that I uploaded it because I just felt like, you said it's so woke. Be nice. Be kind to one another. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you've gotten this far, please click subscribe, bring a friend with you next time, and share it with someone. Whether they're woke or not, wake them up. Okay? See you next time. Bye. Subscribe.